Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your continued preseason coverage for VRML Echo Arena. On this lovely Thursday night, or early Friday morning for the Night Owls joining us from across the pond, we're bringing you what should prove to be a clash of styles type of matchup tonight. In the broadcasted return of the defensively savvy Nova versus the offensively shrewd VRespawn Jokr. Over on the broadcasting booth tonight, I'm Palidore, casting for you with wit, somewhere deep in the shadows, directing the cameras and production. Also in my ear, sometimes. He just slapped in my ear. Anyways, we've also got a dual broadcast going on simultaneously over on the VRML 1 channel right around now, or roughly around now. Dash and So Much for Subtlety will be covering the Synapse versus Inverted match. And then immediately following these two matches, Dash should be joining us here on this channel on commentary for the final match of the night, which is Ignite versus Wireless Jacks. But until then, we're getting ready to start off here fairly soon. Teams are already in their lobbies and on the correct teams, which is always a good sign to start off. So should be readying up here mighty soon and hoping for some good games. There we go. First team's already at the ready. So both these teams, we've seen them earlier on in the week. Both these teams actually losing their first matches, competitive as they were. So both of them, Nova and Jokr, are vying for their first win of this preseason. It should be a good one. Again, a clash of styles. Certainly gonna be at play here. Nova showed some excellent defensive savvy back in their last matchup. Just couldn't get it quite done on the offensive end. And meanwhile, Jokr, always an offensive machine with a lot of style, a lot of pizzazz, a lot of bounce shots. They know all the angles on the floor. So it'll be interesting to see which style ends up pulling ahead by the end of this one. And this joust is going to be off right away, taken by Kung for Jokr eventually anyways, and going to the backboard up top, and easy does it. Roktor gonna get that first two. Now that was extremely similar from what I saw earlier in the Backlash match for EU. And I've seen this actually in both Backlash matches, where that corner pass right from the outer bubble or the shoulder area gets delivered right to that top of the backboard for a easy deuce. And now an easy three for Jokr off the joust and the steal. That was Ryan Rhino with the bucket from deep. So hopefully everyone is enjoying themselves, having a good night here as this match gets underway. This is the first round, of course. The first 5 points already going to Jokr based off some early success on the defense. And speaking of here, against the defense, I should say, and speaking of, it's going to be Kung. Their team on defense causing a turnover, so now they're going to roll up the floor with that disc and seeing if they can score a little bit more. Now Kung is going to receive that cross pass, assaulting the goalie. Nicely done, but off the head of Easend. Don't think he even had to move a bit for that one. It just happened to sail right into his skull, so off the cranium, but right back on out. Ryan Rhino working it up. It's going to be Venom there, just pressuring from the outside, but sending a return pass to Ryan, and then inside. So Ryan Rhino assisted by Kung on the first, well, on another shot, I should say. It's the second assist from Kung. So some nice disc distribution early on. In that case, Venom was on the barrier, but just left it. Maybe not the best choice unless they had a defender there. Now it's going to be another goal for the 10-point lead already. Conceding an open goal there off that joust. Jokr is a team who's been together for quite a while now. Dating back to 2018, I do believe, is when they formed, sometime around summer or autumn. And now a bounce shot. Oh, wow, Jay Walker. Oh, speaking of those bounce shots just a few minutes ago, off to such a strong start, and we see another one right there, and that one from about midway between the tunnel and the goal, so perhaps a bit more of a unusual bounce shot. You don't see that one all too often necessarily. So on the other end, it's going to be Jokr, the early lead, 13-0. And now a deep shot, maybe a rebound by Jay, but good stun by Zesper, getting there right on time. So Zesper is going to take that, and we'll see how they handle the offense here. Good pass over to Venom. Venom might have that open goal. Now boosts are coming through, and Ryan is going to take that. I think it might have been a little bit too much to the left, would have hit barrier, but good on the boost as always is Team Jokr, and they're going to find that disc as a result. So Jaywalker taking it. Oh, losing the handles now and being stunned again by Zesper with the defense and the brawls, unable to collect the disc. So it will be a back pass now to Jaywalker and Jokr. So we can see here on the backboard, Ryan Rhino is being bothered by Zesper as this pass goes through to the barrier area from the corner, right back to Kung. One more pass, but maybe one too many. Venom grabbing that, sending it through, but on the stack right away, it's going to be Jokr. Now back passing, so good positioning there. You see they sent one player way back to the goal while the other one collected the disc and then just sat there for the back pass. It was just nice positioning and awareness, the communication on point between these players, and trying to find some good communication as the goalie gets stunned. The three-point shot gets sent out off the mark. So they went for that coordinated three-point play. It's just the shot accuracy that wasn't quite there, so they have to back it out and try all over again. So Jaywalker, deep pass. No one diving on that one, so Ryan Rhino's going to be able to come up from underneath that goal and find some more success for the 15 points.
9, 8, 7, 6.
So early on already, we're seeing Ryan with the 7 points, Roktor with 5, Jaywalker with 3. Some good distribution between the teams, and ooh, just dodging that, sending a deep clear. Actually, a pass. It'll get to the hands of his teammate way down the floor. Venom striking for their first 2. Zesper with a good look. I just thought it was a clear at first, and perhaps it was, but either way, Venom actually managed to get there, swoop in, collect it, and send it. Sounds like a Missy Elliott song. Anyway, Kung is going to be in that tunnel, uncontested for the meantime, and the back line, the stack actually getting broken up, so giving his teammates a lot of time to work up the floor. Kung's going to go in a little bit wide. So good brawls in the back line, but wasn't able to buy them that shot. And we're going to work it up as Roktor deep, but good dive on that one. So adjusting for the last time around where they didn't dive the disc, and now the quick stack as well. This may be another goal for them. 3 points it is. Sweet shot from Zesper. After the sweet boost, the triple boost coming in from Team Nova. There you go. A little bit of a run, perhaps, for Team Nova now. Now that they've got settled, maybe they can come through with some defense here. Cause another turnover. And with 4-10, you know, they could be right back in it if they play their cards right. But either way, scores obviously counting in these matchups and towards the results to a slight degree, just for the MMR's sake. So you always want to score, or keep the differentials, I should say, as much as possible, close as possible. And now bounce is gonna just hit that barrier. And overshooting, so this might be another goal. Oh, they had the shot at it, just cannot capitalize. So instead, it will be right back to Jokr. Now on the boost, quickly down the floor from Nova. Great awareness there. Just making sure that goal is covered. So Kung is going to send that deep pass over. Maybe Jokr is going to consider a stall game here. Would not be a bad idea, but actually it sails past, so unforced error there. Kung's still going to be there on the recovery, but now out of position is Team Jokr, all in the back line, sending a pass and loose again. So the defense starting to cause a little bit of issues here quickly, but again, an undived pass there might result in the retainment of that disc from Team Jokr, and it will. So Ryan Rhino is going to send it down, but another bad bounce. So a little bit of passing being flubbed at the moment, and Nova just really wants to take advantage of that. That is really close to being a 3-point goal, but instead it will be the 2, and they'll take that one just the same. And a shot is a shot, all the same. 15-7 lead still for Jokr, and they're going to have the joust advantage with about 240 left in this one. But over on the Nova side of things, it is Zesper, Esend, and Venom all with some points now. Zesper with 3, and Venom and Esend with 2 apiece. A deep shot. Ooh, taken there just in time. And Zesper, so another possession change in favor of Nova, making, again, a little bit of a run, but no, boost coming on through. Jokr always one of the best teams at that kind of thing, and just finding their boost and finding that chemistry at all possible points. Sweet Potato VR in chat, hello. One of the team members of Reboot and trying to reboot that shot into the goal, and it will be 17-7 favor Jokr. Minute 53 left. First round matchup, of course. So we're just getting started still. And now it's going to be Dimwit. Still going to be calling him that because I can't help it. And Kung taking the disc, looking for a bounce. He lined it up. It looks a bit too strong, but that's okay because his teammates are there on the swing and the hit. Jokr adding a little bit of extra swing into that fling into the goal. Neon as well. Another rebooter? Yeah, we'll go with that. So Sir Dimwee off to Zesper, who's gonna get snuck up on. The shot just off the corner of that barrier and overshot. Oh, all of Reboot is here, it would seem. Now, going out, gonna be collected by Jokr. Under a minute left. Jokr enjoying that lead, 19-7 this first round. And up into the 2-point zone. Now fast on the approach. Joker's going to get there, but it's stolen. Knocked loose by Venom. Jokr, the recollection, swings around the post like a fireman's pole before the reset to Roktor. Roktor is going to be contested by the duo. But now the duo unable to find their way back to the front line, so a pass is going to go underneath to Ryan Rhino. Oh, the save! Send that one out, baby. And now the boost in conjunction with each other, all in a line. That was like synchronized swimming, except there's space. And now, seeing if they can maybe make one more shot off these boosts. They're going for it. Will it be in? It will be indeed. 22-7. Team Jokr on that last second shot as the time expires. What a flurry of plays at the very end there. That beautiful save from Esend. Right in the dead front of goal. Gets the clear. Then both teams, they had 3 players at least from each, all coordinated on that stack on the other side of the floor. But then it gets sent all the way back to Nova's side, and Jokr, just on that attack, manages to squeeze one more in. So yeah, answering the questions, chat. 17th charge, asking how they did, and Neon kind of covered some of this. Yeah, so Nova, we got off to a slow start. Jokr was working in a lot of extra passing around the goal and managed to get a lot of points based off of that, and it seemed like Nova was just having trouble finding their stacks and diving on some of these passes. More towards the second half of that first round, it seems like they compensated more, and they started forcing turnovers on Joker's part and capitalizing on those turnovers with some open shots. So Jokr, you know, they dominated most of that early match, but it was a lot more even towards the end as Nova started to recollect and kind of adjust. This is something I kind of noticed too, playing them when we scrimmed them before a few weeks ago, is that the first round that we played Nova, it wasn't, they were having like issues dealing with our offense as well, the extra passing. And then the very next round, it was like a different team. They flipped it around on us and started defending with some ferocity, and they changed their game up, and it kind of gave us issues, to be honest. So very curious to see if Nova adjusts here. They seem historically very good at doing so. So that might be a storyline indeed. So working it in, trying to find their avenues with this opportunity at a first score for the second round, but it looks like it might not be meant to be unless, nope, Jokr knocking it off his head briefly. But yeah, so goal area. Gonna be recovered, and it will be sent in. So Kung, despite Nova having that possession over on the other side for a little while, it still ends up being Jokr, forcing it to the other side, and they're gonna capitalize.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So launching out, it's gonna be Sir Dimwee.
Clears it out.
Now the punch on Roktor, so Isen is able to recollect the disc. It'll bounce astray. A pile up of players there. Back pass, not quite in position for it, so maybe a stack. That's a nice short-range stack. They might actually get the advantage there, but no, the brawls instead. So Joker's able to do it. That was some good defense there and a really heady stack. And, well, another knocked loose disc, but no, it looks like they'll still be able to recollect that as the defense from Nova had retreated already. And now long fling will be received by Roktor. He's going to wheel it and deal it to Kung, who deals it for the 2. Roktor just using those shot fakes to dazzle the defense, or at least distract the defense for the moment, and then finds the sweet dish to his teammate. Solid passing plays and heads up looks for Team Jokr. But for Nova, there will be Venom collecting that disc, and then off to the center. Down low, it's going to be mishandled by Zesper, so Kung will take that disc gladly for Jokr and find the tunnel pass that's also a little bit astray. So Joker's passing is a little bit sloppy at the moment. Fortunately for them, they're not paying for it too hard yet. You see those back passes. They seem to always have one available on Jokr. They lose a disc, but then they recover it, and they find that back pass for the reset on their offense. So dealing now up top. Wow. Right in front of the goal for the 2. Short range, quick pass. And that's another 2. 6 points for Jokr. So far, Kung doing most of the work with 11 points and the 3 assists. But everyone on Jokr, in reality, contributing quite a bit. But Nova not playing from too far behind. This is very much within reach, only down 6 points. So it's still within the realm of possibility to make something happen with a little under 7 minutes in the second round. It seems like anytime that Nova does allow Jokr to really approach deep into that 2-point zone, into that bubble, that is when they're going to be scoring effectively. The mid-range, though, Nova seems to be bothering those passing lanes and causing a lot of fumbling quite often. So it seems to be in the advantage, as the disc gets stolen, of Nova to play that mid-court game. But also, if they start getting into the bubble zone, Jokr that is, start diving those passes a little more. Start, making them work more and make quicker decisions like that one as it floats on back towards the tunnel. Now, nice boost. Gonna get to the hands of Zesper. He'll be able to line that up, and it's gonna be good. There you go. Just like that, the deficit cut in half. 6-3 for Jokr still, but Nova, signs of life after some good defense and boosting. Zesper's having himself a pretty good game. 6 points on his team, as well as a game-high 27 stuns, which is easily leading everyone right now on the brawling end of things. Now Ryan's going to bring that up and just take it all by himself on 3 defenders at the goal. A little bit risky anytime you let Ryan Rhino get that deep into your 2-point area. He has a plethora of moves in his closet that he'll just pull out. Some of them more stylish than others, but moves just the same. And we saw some of that there. So down by that rad logo, trying to make a rad move. Zesper looking, but perhaps did not see the defender, Kung, in the back line. So a little bit of mishandling that pass again. He's going to be collapsed upon, but still gets the back pass way down deep to Sir Dimwee. And it's going to be into that 2-point zone. So if they can get that boost, there we go. A lot of time to line it up. Isen needs to push off, and there you go. That was actually a little bit close. That first push off the floor, he got a little bit stuck, but was still able to come back and make amends for it with the 2 points. So only a 3-point game once again. Advantage of Jokr, but not by much. Very competitive now.
Teams have cleared the launchers.
So Ryan Rhino, the stack looming there for Nova at center in awful close proximity, trying to break him up. So the stack does get momentarily in disarray, but able to recover quickly. There we go. Caught Kung off guard and caught the disc as a result, playing the passing lanes. Nice awareness there as well from Nova to avoid, I believe, Ryan in the background, who's playing those passing lanes as Jokr does so well consistently. They went the opposite tunnel, but they're still going to turn it over. Now this actually might be a number situation on the other side of the floor. Sir Dimwee is going to take that, and then a pass dished off to Jokr very nicely, handing it off as Sir Dimwee dove upon the guy with a disc. Kung. So smart play there, just a soft pass on over and taking advantage of the number situation. But you're definitely seeing, despite being down by 5 points at the moment, Nova is having a much, much stronger, much more collected and defensive second round. So Sir Dimwee going to take that, cannot get the clear. Right back into the offense, it's going to be Jokr. And Kung off the backboard. Hits that corner, the top of the goal. Kung now is going to find himself with a game-high 13 points after some nice plays. 4 assists as well. So Dimwee is going to come out, find Zesper deep in the tunnel. Way in the back line for Jokr. There is a goalie, so certainly can't be looking ahead. Have to look behind. But you know what? That's a problem because Jokr is way in the back also, just contesting every possible avenue. Now a shot going through, taken there by Jay Walker. Knew the shot was a little astray. Maybe it was a pass anyway. It doesn't matter because it is a 2-point goal for Jokr with 2.5 remaining in the second. So rolling on out, on offense again, it's Nova. Trying to keep it tight, and wow, that stack from Jokr was incredibly speedy. And now a mishandling and turnover to the hands of Ryan. Ryan finding way up ahead, Jay Walker, but the stack, again, nice from Nova, forcing that. The attempted back pass will finally reach Jay, and Jay is going to be able to back that out to Kung. Kung is a lot of the time going to be that backline player for Jokr, I've noticed. He'll move it up when necessary, but oh, the stun! Wow, a little bit off the mark, but that was such a perfectly timed stun and 3-point shot from the bow tie area that very well may have been successful if the shot was just a little bit lower, but the goalie certainly was out of the equation for the moment, so you can just see how much of a threat that Jokr is on those kind of plays. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly, because those ones take so much coordination, especially when you're dealing with intense defense from a team like Nova. So Ryan, just a million little pass fakes, looking for it, finding off the bounce. No one actually. Sir Dimwee losing the handles. Oh, misgrabbed, and again, he sent. Got the grab, but it will still sail through. That is gonna hurt. Now Jokr did have the first shot, but just, boy. The grab, and then, it's gonna happen. So Sir Dimwee is gonna be quarterbacking. Find Zesper, that tunnel. Down low by the ramp. Some good man defense. So the pass too strong as a result. Ryan is there, as well as Jay Walker. And now Zesper's going to overtake that one. He might have a chance at it. Finds a deep back pass. Very heady play there, but if they can't find that disc, no. So it'll be Jay Walker for Jokr, and he's going to line up that deep tunnel shot with a stack. With the utmost speed possible, is going to find that secondary stack as well from behind. The stun, and just sailing that in ever so softly. The shooter's touch, Jokr kind of dropped that off. The goalie got stunned, and he just gently let that one sail into the goal as he flew from above. So 18-5, and that's going to spell the game and series for Jokr. Third round still yet to be played for the points, but series victory going to Team VRespawn Jokr. So very solid win. But the effort from Nova was definitely there. The defensive intensity, I feel, improved a lot. I know in the first round, it seemed like Jokr was just getting everything they wanted on the Nova side of the floor. But that time, the disc was in the Jokr side of the floor an awful lot more. They were causing many more turnovers. The mid-court defense was much stronger. The bubble defense, there were more dives, there were more turnovers and saves. So Team Nova just heating up progressively, it seems, as the match went on. But just strong from Jokr, and actually even looking at the team stats real quick, 66% of possession time going to Jokr there, as well as 78% of the shots. And this has kind of been one of the recurring themes we've actually seen in a lot of these games with really great defensive teams, is that they'll have a lot of saves, but the problem is once the save occurs, they struggle to actually recover the disc first. So the teams that they save or have good defense against end up recovering it and then having second, third, fourth opportunities, which eventually, even against the best defense, if you have that many opportunities, chances are an offensive team is going to make one of them. And that's kind of the case with that last couple rounds. Now recollecting, but getting stunned, Jokr. It's going to be Roktor there still. Going to send that barrier pass as two teammates, but Isend, the nice hands, but Kung just as well. Talking about him, how he plays that back line. You can see it just there, the same. And, cannot convert the open shot. Actually, the defender is just briefly losing sight of that goal. And just going to contest Roktor down low, as well as Jokr. Zesper trying to move from man to man, but up and in. Roktor assisted by Ryan. That was a good look. They made the eye contact and delivered the dish. And it was delicious for Team Jokr.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Teams entering the arena.
All right, so Isend is going to have that disc, but lose it actually to Jokr. And then the shot is, going to be in. That one's going to hurt quickly off that round. Not the one they wanted to concede there, so that's going to hurt a little bit. It's still quite early. The first two rounds taken by Jokr, but Team Nova here was still a chance to make some noise. Bring it around town, SpongeBob style. So Zesper is going to have that pass up to the bubble area, backing it off, and looking for their chance at the first points of the round 3. Down low, pass to Venom. Venom right back, a little too much in close proximity, so that's going to be another turnover as the Stacks try and go on through. Looks like on the fast approach, it's going to be Nova there first. And Nova's going to deliver that to Venom. Venom going to work his way into tunnel. Roktor's awaiting him there, though, so he's going to find a cross to the other side. And that's what you need to do to break through these defensive walls sometimes. Right there, Zesper actually just juking and throwing some fakes. But a lot of the time you can break up that man defense if you just manage to make some fast passes and keep the defense always on their toes. Don't give them time to set up. That's a big thing. A nice setup here, speaking of, not enough momentum to capitalize the first one, but Venom, delivered by Zesper's assist, is going to score off that. So that was some great offense being ran by Nova. The first shot, pass, I believe, was sent to Dimwee up top, but he didn't have really the momentum or the angle, so they just reset it one more time and then found a better angle with some more momentum in the shot. Well done by Nova. So on the other end, it's going to be Jokr. Around his back and up top to Ryan. And Ryan just going to take that one, didn't even hesitate. Got the disc, took the shot. 7-5 for Jokr. Currently, we have 3 players for Jokr in double digits. 14 for Ryan, 13 for Kung, 11 for Roktor. And Jokr, 7 and 3 assists. 7 points, 3 assists. And now looking for maybe another assist. No, he's going to deliver it to Ryan. And actually, yes. So it will be a shot. No hesitation on that one either. That one was kind of a surprising one, but you can't deny the result. So it will, in fact, be another assist, Jay, off that second Ryan 3 that we've seen. So rolling out, and ooh, something happened and going wrong there. Miscommunication will actually result in the 3 points. Not sure what happened there, if a catapult got stuck or what exactly occurred. But what did happen was the 3-point result. So it seems like they're going to go for that PE joust. Maybe that's what they messed up in the tunnel that last time around. Can't be sure, but what we can be sure of is Jokr is going to capitalize off those kind of opportunities anytime they get it. Very ruthless team on offense, as we've seen on several of these plays. Now crossing it over, Jokr is just going to break and take... Oh, no. Jokr, why? He braked in midair, received the pass as he was shielding himself, and just casually flung it behind the back because he could. I think Jokr is more than any player that I know of takes those behind the back and no-look shots. Not even when he has to, just does it because he can, and he does it often. And he does it with success, as we saw. So Easton is going to have that in the back line as the contest comes out from Roktor, forcing that bounce, getting to Sir Dimwee, but Ryan is right there on the coverage as well. Good man marking and stacking as well to take the disc back. A deep shot is going to have a little chance at it. Oh, Tor off his head. That was a 3-point bounce shot off the head of Roktor. I'm speechless. And not just because my voice is actually dying now, but I am speechless. What a shot. I can't even believe that. Yeah. Then again, I'm speaking as someone who can't even make a headbutt shot from a foot in front of the goal. But now, lining that one up is Zesper. A zesty 3. Taking advantage of that open goal. And hello, Beanborg. It's our boy, so he says. I don't have any boys. I guess maybe I do now. And actually, I am a new uncle as of yesterday, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, Roktor is going to come out and deliver that back to Ryan, but Easton is going to clear it into the hands of Kung. So intercepted and recollected by Venom. It will find its way through there as these stacks come on through. It's actually going to ricochet backwards into Nova's side of the floor where they await. And taking that is going to be Zesper. So Zesper passing it on over, trying to cut off that passing lanes with Jokr, unable to though. Now a nice pass to Sir Dimwee, and then he's going to look for that top. No, actually the bottom corner, and then trying to deliver it to Venom, but oh no, the momentum just not on his side. He was sailing one way while the goal was on the other, so Sir Dimwee's going to come up with a punch. That was almost a gorgeous series of passing plays, and I was ready to get really hyped for that one. So unfortunately, though, Joker's going to take that and clear it. Man, that was almost money. But Zesper's going to try and take that, but it will be Kung. 3 defenders there. Venom's going to pressure, but juking all around, diving, trying to invert himself and convert on the shot, but 2 straight dings from these Jokr plays. 3rd attempt, though. As I mentioned earlier, you give an offensively talented team like this too many attempts, they are bound to score on one of them, and this one could be it, and yes, it will. Kung, the 2-point dunk, assisted by Roktor. So good defense from Nova, but again, if just too many attempts, the percentages get less and less on your side if you're a defender, the more and more attempts you give an offense. Thanks, Bordaz. Yeah, new uncle indeed. First time uncle, that is. Kung, gonna look for that one. Oh, the bounce pass. And as he gets stunned though, so maybe a little too much style.
Disc into the hands of Aura.
was almost going to be one of those extra steezy plays that you see from Jokr a few times per series, per scrim. It happens all the time. And now on the recovery as well from that stack, it's going to be Jokr in the back with Ryan attached. The clear. Now they get the boost. Now they duck on through, but a third ding. So we're seeing a few of these now. Jokr coming out with some great style and some great speed, but the finishes aren't there. One more duck, but gets punched. Sends it to Kung now, and Kung is just going to ram that one in towards the bottom. Took a few shot fakes and decided to drive it home himself. Also, yes, Bordas, I'll be casting Wireless Jacks alongside Dash. I'm going to have to hand off an awful lot of talking duties to Dash because, yes. Anyway, it's all right. I'll get some water after this. We'll be all good as Zesper sends that pass. Collected there. Nice dive from Kung. Now the boost is going to come on through quickly now. And whoa, recovery and the shot. What was that? Jokr inverting and ending the game on a mercy in style at that. Oh man, what a play. So with that said, it will be near the end of the third round, a mercy in favor of Jokr. Team Nova showing some great moves, some great work. Seems like the players here just playing on because why not, but nonetheless, recognizing it's over. And yeah, that will be the series. I know there's another one going on over on the other VRML channel, number 1. Not sure if that's over with yet, but they started at roughly the same time. So after that match is over, I should be joined here by Dash at any moment. So in the meantime, that will be a victory for Jokr over Nova. Just really quick, the points is going to be 20 for Ryan Rhino game high, and then Kung 17, Rocktor 14, Jokr 12 points. So in that third round, he got himself in double digits. He got 5 assists for 3 of the Jokr's players. Just the collective team effort was really fun to watch. On the other side, Nova, of course, 9 points being led is Zesper for his team, and 4 points apiece for Venom and Isen. Dimway coming in there with the 2 saves. 4 saves for Venom and Isen. Great defense, but unfortunately overcame by the offense over on Nova. Or over on a Jokr, I should say. In the meantime, we're going to end this stream and move on to the next game very soon. So we're going to be right back on the same channel. Just stick around and we'll come at you next with our final match of the night. And that's going to be a fun one between Ignite and Wireless Jacks. So be right back.